Hello YouTube, today at powerjackrepair.org, .net, whatever website you use, we got the motherboard. It's called GL702VSK. The problem is there's a whole bunch of jacks for sale for this laptop, and the client states that the jack is faulty, by the way. And it seems like it's kind of burnt a little bit here on the front. As you can see, there is a burning right on this side, right there. So maybe something shorting on the inside, maybe not, I don't know. The problem is that there is no jack like that for sale anywhere. At this point, today is June 2020. There are people selling this connector online all over the place, but for some reason it's improper connector that they sell. It doesn't look anything like that. So if you Google around and you try to find this type of connector that looks like that and has pads like that on the bottom and connections like that on the top, you would be disappointed. And but I mean, we got the laptop here, so I have to work on it. I have to do something about it. So I looked around and I found another Asus jack, which kind of looks the same. And I will try to mount it to this jack because, I mean, if we're not gonna fix it, nobody else is gonna fix it either. Seems like the front is the same design. By the way, we're probably not going to put this jack for sale on our website because it will probably require a lot of modifications. So what I'm going to try to do is install this jack into this and see if it's going to be successful or not. This is going to be sitting slightly, it's not going to be sitting slightly higher. I mean, if you buy this connector and you install it like that, it's going to be sitting slightly lower, but I'm going to install it so that it would be on the same level as this jack, so like that. Basically, I'm seeing how far those legs right here are supposed to be in comparison to the soldering point. So they are kind of flush right here, and this is kind of flush. Now the biggest difference is, you see right there's two extra connections. I guess I'm not sure if they're negatives, if they're positives. Again, I will have to take everything apart to see. My understanding is that this is a plus and this is a plus. This is a minus, this is a minus. And whatever, those two, I don't know. I mean, this jack doesn't have those two pins. And those two pins right here are too close together. So I hope if I'm going to spread them apart and put the jack so that it will be sitting slightly higher instead of lower, and I hope they're gonna fit in here just fine. And if you're gonna have exactly the same laptop, exactly the same problem, if I'm gonna be successful here, I hope we're gonna upload this video. But if I won't be successful, then all of the owners of I mean, we have more than a couple thousand jacks in stock, but this jack, that's as close as I can get to this connector. So I'm not sure. Maybe if you're watching this video in after 2021, 2022, maybe, oh, I can't believe it's already 2020. Seems like yesterday was 2000 and now 20 years later, we're still fixing the jacks. Yeah, so we've been in business for more than 20 years fixing those jacks. So if we can fix it, nobody else can fix it for sure. I'm not sure where this board came from, probably from Finland or from Germany. So it was even international shipment, I think. So we will try to, maybe I'm mistaken, maybe this wasn't the international shipping. Something came from Germany, I think, or Finland today. Could have been this package. So what I'm doing right now, I'm installing Kapton tape. Kapton tape prevents the nearby components from overheating, and if the nearby components are not heated up, they're not gonna fall off the motherboard, because I can see that there are some connectors on the other side that could get like right here and right there. Those two connectors, they are not that big deal. I mean, if they get blown off the motherboard, you can always solder them back in. But the ones right here, right here, right here, that would be hard to arrange because they're right next to each other right there. So there's 1, 2, and 3 connectors, 3 components that needs to be insulated. So this guy, that guy, and that guy. Otherwise, they're gonna fly off the motherboard, and you're gonna spend a lot more time trying to fix what you could. Alright, so let's see. Okay. And let's cover this thing, because it's probably gonna be cosmetic damage to this if damage gonna happen. So like, I think I insulated it the best I could. So right here, why is this not covered? Let's cover it a bit more. So yeah, at the end, once I install the jack, maybe you could leave a like for the video. The more likes, the better the channel grows. The less likes, the less channel grows. So we will try to install this the best we can, and hopefully, again, this does not align right now, so I will have to spread the rear legs a little bit, and I hope that's gonna work. So let's try. And by the way, the client sent the laptop in extremely tight box, so I'm not sure if the board got bent in any way, shape, or form. So, but either way, let's desolder this thing right here, right now. All right. Let's power up the soldering station. Put the protective equipment on. All right. So we're gonna add a little bit more flux, and then we're gonna add more solder. The new solder and the old solder are gonna mix. Alright, I'm just gonna bend the rear two legs slightly outwards. Like that. Now I want to check to see what those two pins do. Let's see. No idea what those two pins do. So, no clue. Where did I put the jack to? Okay, so that's the old jack. Where's the new one? Yeah, right here. Alrighty, so here. This is the way how I put it in. And as you can see, it should be level right there, level with the board. If it's not level with the board, it's going to be sitting too high up or too low, and the jack kind of fits right if you spread the rear two legs a little bit right there. Okay, so technically all I want to do, I don't want to push it anymore, and you see how the rear legs are spread out right there, so I have to spread out those legs right here. And I'm just gonna solder it from the top and bottom, and then the whole thing gonna be sitting up properly. So let's go back to the soldering environment. Alright, so here. Alright. Alrighty, so that's the final product. That's how it looks, like that. And that's how it looks on the other side, like that. Everything is pretty much soldered through. I put some solder on the top here on the minus plus plus. On this guy I kind of put some solder, but it's mostly soldered on the bottom right here because the bottom is where the negative part is at. I didn't want to put too much solder on this end because it's too close to the positive. As you can see, there's a positive traces there, so if you put too much solder there, you're gonna short the you might short the board in the future. So better be safe. Let's see if the current gonna go through. So minus minus minus. Yep, that's minus, that's minus, that's plus, and that's plus. So you see, nothing is shorting, and my understanding this is the plus, right? So plus 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 plus, and that's minus. Okay, so plus, and then it goes here. From here it goes there. There it goes here. From here it goes here. Then, for some reason, you know what? There should be a lot more current going through this. There's a chance that they've been wiggling the jack, but this thing got fried. So, but again, it's hard to say because I don't have the power supply for this laptop here yet. And this thing might get fried because I see that the laptop has been experiencing a lot of humidity, like you can see right here, right there. And that's not how the laptop is supposed to be. Plus there was a spillage of some sort right here, right there. So maybe it wasn't even the jack issue, but anyways, that's the GL702 702 revision 2.1. Okay. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, we're at powerjackrepair.org, and if you have exactly the same broken jack, as you can see, we can fix it like that. If you want us to sell you this jack, just text us, refer to this video because we got 1,000 videos. There's no way for us to say, oh yeah, we did that kind of and we remember it. No, I mean, I wouldn't remember it in 5 minutes from now what I did, because there's tens of thousands of laptops fixed, maybe 100,000. I think, no, tens of thousands of laptops fixed, more than 1,000 videos on YouTube for different laptop makes and models. So again, leave a like if you need this type of jack, text us, and we will be able to sell it this one. But again, you see how kind of difficult it was. It's not difficult for us, for me, but for you it might be difficult to install it in there, so it's not an exact copy of what jack was there before. All right, thanks so much for watching, and you have a good day. Thanks. Bye. Leave a like. Thanks.